It's a quick one with Ed Parnell. And now, because the circus is in town, it's the paper review. The Daily Mail advises readers there's just 10 days until Keir Starmer's Labour Party come around and strangle your kittens. Joan Collins advises how to look glamorous while putting out your bins, and they give their verdict on the Paris fashion show, which this year focuses on the right styles and colours to complement that rash you've been worried about. Also, Richard Littlejohn talks about why planes should be forced to travel at 20 miles per hour. The Telegraph claims that Labour is going to invent new maths in school, how A&E patients are to be issued tenants' rights, why hanging on to aircraft fuselage may save you money at the start of your holiday, plus there's coverage of the Paris fashion show, as the Telegraph asks, how many buttocks do we really need? The Express says it's seen Keir Starmer eating scones but putting the cream on last, and therefore he is obviously a heathen Marxist maniac with his beady eye on that condiment set your mother left you, and he'll creep in the dead of night and take that and the weird music box with the seashells and the little ballerina, and you won't be able to do anything about it because he's wired you up to the national grid, and one flick of the switch and you are gone. Also, there's how to knit a summer barbecue cosy. The Guardian says Rishi Sunak has been advised to drop anyone identifying as Conservative from standing for election. James Cracknell spent a month as a novelty gonk in an amusement arcade. Here's what he learned. Emma Becklington reveals she can't decide to serve her guest martinis in a tulip glass or a bucket, and how Keir Starmer thinks wearing glasses literally makes him Superman. The Mirror offers you the chance to run in front of a stampede of wild buffalo, and how Rishi Sunak can't comment on an inquiry into his comments about an inquiry as there's an inquiry into the inquiry ongoing, and how Harry Kane regrets asking King Charles to take part in a quick five-a-side game during his mother's funeral. The Independent puts Coldplay to the test by challenging them to Kung Fu. Rishi Sunak's plan to say "ha, fooled you" to Labour as he calls off the election. There's a collection of stern expressions Keir Starmer makes in a handy reference guide. And how will you cope with the extinction of all life on the planet and what it means for your house value? The Star reports on a young man called Peter who picked a pile of pickled peppers, but, they ask, if the piper called Peter really did pick a pile of pickled pepper, how many piles of pickled pepper did Peter Piper pick? And did Peter Piper possess the proper permits to pick a pepper, or was Peter perpetrating a pernicious plan to partake of the peppers privately for personal pecuniary profit? The Times says Keir Starmer's face on a cloud bodes ill for the country, highlights Labour's plan to stop the small boats by simply concreting over the channel. Meanwhile, Nigel Farage wants a lavish West End show about himself, and guest writer Vladimir Putin talks about that nice family you have and offers you a cup of tea if you vote incorrectly. The Sun asks when origami will become the new soccer. Taylor Swift on why she likes the taste of water and prefers it to the heady bouquet of raw sewage, and how buying a car in a pub for £85 from a man you don't know is never going to give you the high-spec vehicle of your dreams. The Guardian leads with the Tories demanding to know what they were thinking. Keir Starmer offers to personally clear up Windermere with a big straw, and how Rory Stewart has reinvented himself as a bookshelf. The Financial Times says the markets are doing fine, thank you so much, and you should mind your own business if you know what's good for you. The Metro reveals the most surprising things to find in a bowl of ravioli, how King Charles likes to spend his time in private pretending he's running a dry cleaning business, and why Labour's plan to have 40-foot high speed bumps won't work. Those are your papers. Now give me all your lovin'.